Okay, so good evening, everyone. Welcome to the final installment of this term's, the third term of the 2024-2025 school year. Right? It's our last class for the term, and then we're going to resume somewhere around the end of August, the beginning of September. All right. So those persons who are interested, we still have room for about 5 or 6 more persons, but those persons must be students who are willing to do homework. Otherwise, it's okay. It's okay. All right. So this evening, this is the most interactive math class online. Every child gets a chance to understand the work and participate. So this evening, we are changing the subject of the formula. The question that we have is R equals to 3t plus WT over 2. We're making R the subject of the formula, which means that R would T, sorry, the subject of the formula. So it means that T would be the letter that would be on one side only. Here, R is the subject of the formula, but we want T, the subject of the formula. So the first thing that we're going to do is multiply throughout by 2. So we have 2R equals to 3T plus WT. So T is common. T is the common factor. There's T here. There's T here. So T is the common factor. T into 3. T is 3. T into W. T plus W. All right. So this is T times 3 plus W. So because it's times, I'm going to write it again just to show you. We can divide throughout by the W plus 3 plus W. Whatever we do on one side, we do on the other side. So this cancels with that. So T is equal to 2R over 3 plus W. All right? Any questions? Any questions? All right. So one more like this to call it a evening for question 5. And then we'll go to question 6. One more. So let's go to F. Question F. So V is equal to R squared T minus T. V is equal to R squared T minus T divided by 3. Making T the subject of the formula again for question F. Let's go. If you have finished, send your answers one time. We're looking at F. I'm just going to write it down. V is equal to R squared T minus T over 3. Finding for T. All right, some person sent theirs already. No, nobody sent theirs. I thought so. Yeah. Oh, yes. Udia, that is correct. Wow. Hello. Anybody, when Udia, real good. Udia is our boss. All right. So, and Joshua, not too far behind. Correct, Joshua. Very good, very good. Come on, people. I want to see I want to see everybody's work. Come on, people. No, some people are doing it really fast, and I'm happy for that. But okay, so J- um, Jasia, your answer is correct. Very good, Jasia. Very good, very good. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. That's what I like to see. Jada, your answer. Oh, Jada. Very good, very good. Very good, Jada. That's what we're talking about. Deshaun, Deandra. I need to see all work for this one, please. All right, Deshaun. Now Deshaun. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, correct, Deshaun. Very good, Deshaun. Very good. Deandra, your turn. Deandra, your turn. Jenny, I want to see your answer, please. Deandra and Jenny. Deandra, Jenny. Jedidia, you sent your answer yet? Come on, people, send your answers quickly. Deandra, are you there? All right. All right. So, Jedidiah, that is correct. That's correct. Wait. No, Jedidiah. You made a mistake. Almost correct. Your denominator is wrong. You made a little error with your denominator. The 3V is correct, but the denominator is not correct. So, Jedidiah, I'm going to give you 10 seconds. What about Janae got knocked off? Deandra. All right. So, Deandra, and then we'll move on. All right. Deandra, you made a mistake. Your, no, no. Deandra, open your mic. Open your mic. I need to talk to you about the question. We have to do it together. Deandra. Deandra, could you open your mic? Oh, it's not working. You can't log on with another device that has a working mic? Because we have to do this together, step by step. All right. So, um, Jasia, can you tell us occupied? How occupied? Are they in class? Can't they give you a blind until 5:30? 20 to 6, you're about? That is only 20, 15 and 10, 25 minutes from now. Come on. Um, so the first thing that we do is multiply throughout by 3. The first thing that we do is multiply throughout by 3. Or even if you cross multiply, right? So if you multiply throughout by 3, you're going to get 3V is equal to R squared T minus T. So, Deandra, you okay with that part? So I think, so what we do next is to factorize because you have the T's are common. So T is a common factor. T into R squared T is R squared. And T into T is 1. So that we are going to divide throughout by R squared minus 1. Whatever you do on one side, because that will cancel here. So it leaves me with only T, which is 3V over R squared minus 1. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? All right. All right. So we're going to move on now to question 6. Going to move on now to question 6. So let's look at I. Question number 6I first. So let's go to that. So it's V squared equal to a third V is equal to a third pi r squared h. So can somebody just open their mic and tell me what they'll do first? So V is equal to a third pi r squared h. Someone please tell us, open your mic, turn on your mic, and explain what must be done first. So I'm just going to write the question. This number 6. V is equal to a third times pi times r squared times 8. Right? Volume of a cone.
Sir, you will make H the subject.
Right? So we're making H a subject and no, wait. Is H or let's just go back to it. You're making R the subject. You're making R subject. You're finding for R. So what's the first thing we must do?
Next we're going sorry sir. Sir, we're going to multiply both sides by
By
3.
3. And I multiply both sides by 3. So you want to remove this fraction. So you could multiply throughout by 3. So of course the 3's will cancel. So this now leaves me with 3v equal, because 3 over 1 times v is 3v, equals to pi r squared h. Anybody lost? Pi r squared h, anybody lost? So it's now easy to find for r. So to find for r, we are dividing by pi h. So pi into pi 1, pi into pi 1. H into h1, h into h1. So 3v over pi h is equal to r squared. Anybody lost? Can people, how do we find for r?
Sir, you're going to make 3v over pi h squared.
Square root.
Yeah, square root. Sorry.
Correct. Thank you. So 3v over pi h equal to r squared. So it's square rooting everything. So it's 3v over pi h. Of course, it's equal to r. So this is the same as saying the square root of 3v divided by the square root of pi h. Now, instead of doing it like that, we just put everything square root. All right? We just put everything square root. Any questions? Any questions? All right. let's do the next one. And here it is. Let's do, ooh, I don't think I could do G, but it's a nice question. So let's try it. Let's try G. So G says V is equal to 4 over 3 pi r to the third power. Finding for R. Woo-wee. What an interesting question, boy. Who will get this one right? So let me write it on the whiteboard. Says V. So this is number 6G. V is equal to 4 over 3 pi r to the third. So we finding for R. We are finding for R, people. I want to see your answers to this one.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, just show you.
Sir, I kind of confused when I reached to the part where it had a Q because I don't know where to put the
All right,
Q.
so hold on. I'll tell you what to do, Justin. So let's just give everybody a chance to get to your point, and then I will explain. All right, people, let's go, let's go, let's go. All right. Let's go. Come on, people. Let's go. Let's go. I want to see some answers, please. All right, so Udaya, your answer. Oh, Udaya, well done. Well done. Udaya did this before.
Well, sir, I remember we do something like this before. I
What?
guess
And you remember that? What? Let
yes,
me
sir.
see. If we were in person, I would have give you $5. All right. I can't wait. I can't wait. So, um, the first thing that we have to do, everybody, is multiply by 3 over 4. So we multiply here by 3 over 4. We multiply here by 3 over 4. So that would be 3v over 4 equals to pi r to the third. So now we're dividing by, so it's 3v over 4. We'll have to divide by pi. Now remember, when you see a division sign, this is the same as pi over 1. It's now 3v over 4 multiplied by 1 over pi. So your answer is 3v, because 3v by 1 is 3v, and 4 by pi is 4 pi. Now, Jedediah, I hope you're following. Is equal to r to the third power. Anybody lost? Anybody lost? Anybody want me to go it over? I'm not saying Janae again. And I'm not seeing okay. Just see all right. So Deshaun, you okay with what I have? Deshaun. I don't understand how Deshaun is stepping away from the computer while I'm teaching. Deshaun. Deshaun. Deshaun, could you open your mic and talk, please? Your mic not coming on? You're not sure why. Okay. Well, then type in the chat whether you understand or not after you give your excuse. All right. So I want to continue from where we left off. So that would be 3v over 4 pi. Now, if this was r squared, the answer would have been the square root. Now, remember, when I was talking, I said square root, opposite of square, there's a 2 here. That's if it was square root, but it's not. It's not. So because it is not square root, because it is the unbelievable. Now, you wouldn't get one like that for CXC, but because CXC asks you to go only up to r squared, I think. I can't remember. Now, because they have r to the third power, then it will be cube root. Yeah, yes, you learn something. It's called cube root. So you put the 3 here. The 2 is understood, so we don't use the 2. But from 3 and up, we put. So what is cube root? Cube root is looking for a number that when you multiply it by itself 3 times, you'll get that number. So let's say you have r cube is equal to 27. So r is equal to the cube root of 27. So we're looking for a number that when I multiply it by itself 3 times, I'll get 27. 3, my answer is 3, because if I say 3 times 3 is 9, 9 times 3 is 27. So r is equal to 3. You're looking for this number that when you multiply it by itself 3 times, you'll get 27. If it was fourth root, you would have looked for a number that when you multiply it by itself 4 times, you will get the number, the value. All right, people. I'm kind of tired on this. We did this so much that I'm real tired. All right. So for the next 10, 15 minutes, the closing of our class for this term, I want to do something that's really fun, right? So you have to get a hang of it to enjoy it like you enjoyed this one. And this is called the infamous simultaneous equation. Now, simultaneous equations are solving, is solving two equations, solving two equations at the same time. So let me give you an example. If you have 2x plus y equals 8, that's one equation. And I'll tell you a little something interesting about that first equation just now. And if you have another equation, x plus y equals 5, let's call this equation 2. We must solve for the unknowns. The unknowns are x and y. So you want to know the values of x and y. But there are little tricks, well, not trick, there are rules of thumb to know how to figure out a simultaneous equation. One rule, the one important rule is you need to look at your unknowns. You need to rules. One unknown must be eliminated because we're using the elimination method. One of the two unknowns must be eliminated. Eliminate as one error, right? Now, the all eliminated by subtraction. Well, you could add two, but I'm using this loosely. Okay, I could add, all right? But I'm on tape as saying it's not only subtraction. But just to let you understand the rule first, let me put this in quotation marks, right? So one of the two unknowns must be eliminated by subtraction. I'm saying subtraction for now, because you're only now starting. Hello? Okay, so to eliminate the coefficients of the numbers or the numbers in front of the unknowns must be the same. To eliminate, take this down. It must be the same. Very important. Very important. To eliminate an unknown, the numbers in front of the unknown must be the same. All right, so we're using those two rules first, right? Those are your two main rules. But so let's check it out. So I'll ask somebody the question. I'm going to ask Garcia, which one of the unknowns have the numbers in front of the unknown the same? Garcia, what would be your answer?
Say 2.
X or Y?
X.
Nah, 2
Because
is here. What is here? What is
Yes.
understood here? It's 1. All right, the 1 is understood. Are they the same?
Nope.
All right, not the same. So since they are not the same, okay, you're there. The Y's are the same because the 1 is understood. All right, so which one are we eliminating first? We are eliminating the Y. Now, here comes another rule. How do we get how do we eliminate two positive numbers? In this case, they are positive. Sometimes they are not positive, sometimes they are negative, sometimes they are plus and a negative. How do we get rid of them? And that's to me is the hardest part of simultaneous equation. All right, so you learn 2 steps. The third step, in this case, you have to subtract because one is already positive and the other one positive, so you just subtract 2 positive number, giving me 0. But if you're going to subtract here, you have to do it throughout the equation, people. So it will be equation 1 minus equation 2. So you just put in minus 2x minus 1x minus 8 minus 5. This one already is 0. All right, so 2x minus 1x is x, or 1x. And 8 minus 5 is 3. And this is 0 already, so x plus 0 is still x, is equal to 3. Anybody want me to go that over? Or you okay? As you practice, you'll get good at it. So now we want to substitute our value of x in any of the equation. Substitute SUBT, the value of x, which is 3, in equation 1. So I'm going to use equation 1 just for equation 1's sake, all right? So this, I'm going to write equation 1, 2x plus 1y. Well, the 1 is understood, so equal 8. So wherever I see x, I'm going to put what? 3. 1y and y is the same. 3 times 2 is 6 plus y equals 8. So what is y? What is y equal to, people? Y will be equal to 2. So you have x equal to 3 and y equals to 2. I'm giving you 10 seconds to write this down, and then we will try one on our own. We only have 5 minutes, so I'm going to give you one on your own. All right. So let's go. Let's go. Let's try one. The class is recorded, so could always go back to it. So it's 5x plus y equals 14. So this is equation 1. 3x plus y equals to 10. Now, the first important question you have to ask, now that you have an idea of this thing, which one of the unknowns would we be seeking to get rid of? Is it x or is it y? Deshaun, which one will we eliminate first, Deshaun? X or y? You could type it in the chat. And he said, y. Very good. Why? Because, so to eliminate y, you have to minus. And if you have to minus, you have to then say equation 1 minus equation 2. So you just have to put a minus here and a minus here. So go ahead, everybody. Go ahead, every student. Could send your responses to me. Please. Send your responses to me. Our time is up really. So I'm only doing this question and ending the class. I will give you homework and I will send the answers to you on Monday. All right. Any answers? Any responses?
So we do any whole question?
Yes, you could go ahead.
Yeah.
You could
Okay.
go ahead, yeah. Find for X and then find for Y. Very good, Jada. This is Jada, right? I think. Yeah. Yeah, Jada. Deandra. Deandra, you should have shown me how you get your answer, but that's correct. But I would have preferred if you showed me your working. But that is very important. The working. All right, so show me your working. When you subtract 5x minus 3x is 2x. This will give me 0, so you don't need to write that. 14 minus 10 is 4. Dividing by 2. So x is equal to 2. So I want you to state substituting for x equals to 2 in equation 1. Please don't forget to write it. So you're going to write equation 1. And then you could substitute. So 5 twos are? Anybody lost? Anybody lost with this one? This one wasn't that challenging. Shasia, that's correct. Anybody was lost? All right, look out for the homework. Look out for the homework. You would send